remember that day vividly, the sun blazing down on me like an unyielding spotlight, scorching and relentless. I had spent the entire day with my friends and family, wandering under that relentless heat, and by the time I stopped at the gas station, I was brimming with anticipation. This particular gas station chain had just launched a new ice cream flavor that had quickly become my guilty pleasure. I could already imagine myself savoring that first cooling scoop, melting all that exhaustion and sunburn away. It seemed like the perfect way to cap off a long day. As I pulled into the nearly empty parking lot, I felt a sense of relief wash over me, a sentiment that was short-lived. Just as I was lining up to back into a spot, a sleek gray BMW zoomed in like a reckless storm, cutting off my path and parking in a way that was nothing short of obnoxious. I could hardly believe the audacity of the driver who dared to park in a handicap space while clearly seeming to be in a hurry moments ago. My heart raced as I slammed my brakes to avoid a near miss. Less than a meter separated our cars, forcing me into reverse just to bypass this self-important jerk. I was furious, raw energy bubbling inside me as I maneuvered my way to the spot I had set my sights on. For someone like me, who had dealt with anger in the past, I knew that yielding to my rage would only lead to further regret. I took a deep breath and parked, focusing on what I needed, that ice cream. I exited my car and shot a furious glance at the BMW's occupant. He remained blissfully unaware, glued to his phone's screen, completely dismissing the chaos he had caused. He didn't care about the little things, not even the space he rudely invaded. With ice cream in mind, I stepped inside the gas station, ready to escape this hectic moment. The shop was cool, providing a brief reprieve from the heat. The clerk handed me my prized ice cream, and without hesitation, I took a hefty bite, the cold sweetness resting on my tongue like a soft blanket. I turned to make my way back outside, but as I did, my anger reignited when I spotted the BMW still parked in a handicap space, the driver continuing to lounge about like he owned the entire gas station. I was fed up. As I stepped outside, only the faint melting of my ice cream breaking my concentration, my agitation surged. The pristine BMW gleamed under the harsh sunlight, almost taunting me. It looked immaculate, far too precious considering the driver's contempt for those pesky rules. I could feel my heart pound in my chest. An idea crept into my mind, petty but fitting. I glanced around, ensuring no one was watching. As my heart raced in anticipation, I accumulated all the saliva I could, mixing it with the remnants of my melting ice cream. Like a catapult, I launched that loathsome mixture with all my strength onto the hood and windshield. The impact left a splattered mark, like art drawn in a moment of pure fury, and I could not help but feel exhilarated. With a satisfied grin, I simply turned on my heel, walked back to my own car, and drove off. My heart fluttered wildly in my chest as I pulled away smoothly, not daring to look back at the scene I had created. My mind raced with thoughts of the driver. I hoped he felt the anger I had endured in that moment, that he understood the mistake he made by being so completely careless. As I drove home, I filled my heart with delightful images of his shock and horror at discovering my icy vengeance. I savored the thought of him losing sleep over what I inflicted on his prized possession and the discomfort it brought him. This was not just about petty revenge. This was about claiming those fleeting moments of joy amidst the mundane frustrations of life. I parked my car in the driveway and gazed upwards at the stars, a serene calm washing over me. The weight of the day slipped off my shoulders. For that brief moment, I found satisfaction in knowing that someone had felt the impact of their actions, just as I had felt mine. I could finally sleep peacefully with a smile, knowing that I had defended my right to enjoy those little things amidst life's daunting challenges, and that perhaps, just perhaps, I had sparked a lesson in humility for that driver.